Hello, fellow comic book lovers, collectors, and aficionados. Vin Crew here with the most current comic book haul. This is going to consist of everything: eBay, high price books, Instagram, local comic book shops, that sort of a thing. So, and I've got a ton of books to get through here. They've just been stacking up for the last couple of months. I've got about 4 short boxes. Obviously, not going to go through all of them, but it could be a longer video. If so, I do apologize, and I'm going to kind of get through it as quick as possible. All right, so this first stack of books all came from Half Price Books, or as I affectionately call them, High Price Books. This is an interesting book. This is Teen Titans Go 37. This book, if you look on eBay, asking prices range anywhere from like $10 up to $150 raw. And the reason for that chasm in pricing is that this book has a bunch of inserts that in order to make it complete, you would need to have it. Unfortunately, I'm missing one of the inserts of this. I'm missing let's see if I can find it. Yeah, right here, there should be some 3D glasses for this advertisement. Fortunately, that one is missing, but it does have the SpongeBob and the Airbender one. Yep. And then also, and arguably the most important, is this Sarah Hunter. This is like a comic book insert. It's several pages attached inside there. And happy to have that. So, yeah. I'm guessing still without the glasses, maybe a $20, $30 book. I'm not sure. No, I haven't seen any sold pricing with all the inserts or some of the inserts, but just interesting nonetheless. Sensational She-Hulk #1 newsstand. Why not? I know it's not what it used to be, but X Factor 10, part of the Marvel 25th anniversary border, and it's a newsstand. Only reason I picked this up, 2 reasons. It was a quarter, and secondly, it's an Adam Hughes cover. Tank Girl, people love Tank Girl, so I'll pick up any random Tank Girl issues that I can find for $1 or $2. Captain Planet #3. This has been revitalized into a new cartoon from what I'm hearing. Adventure Time #2. Why not? This one here has seen an uptick in value, not much, but a little bit. It's arguably the first appearance of White Rabbit from the Peacemaker series. I don't know. I still like the number, what is it, 10 or whatever, the David Finch cover, but still glad to have it. Then this is the Marvel Masterpiece variant. Just really like this. No, it's not Thanos, but it's part of the Black Order #3. The Stan Lee tribute variant to Miles Morales #2. Maybe a $10, $15 book. Marvel Knights #1 variant. Never saw this before. Thought it was a really cool cover. You got Daredevil, Ronin, I believe, Punisher, Black Panther. These I found all for 25 cents, so I wasn't going to leave them there. Green Lantern 9, first appearance of the Green Lantern Batman. This is that 3-story arc where, is it Lyra Drac, I believe is her name, comes the new Star Sapphire, 18, 19, 20, and 23, which is an homage to the previous volume of 49. Harold Head #2. This is probably a $25, $30 book. It's from 1972. I think it might be Robert Crumb. Don't get me wrong on that. But it's obviously an underground magazine, and it was $5, so I grabbed it. Hex Wives #1, Jenny Frison cover. I Hate Fairyland #1 for Scotty Young cover. I thought, why not, for $2. Oops, is that all of them? No, this is a little bit out of order. I apologize here. Then I still think I got more high price book stuff here, but in the meantime, I went to a store that was having a sale, and I can't remember what the sale was, but these were like maybe $1 or $2 each. This Captain America variant, just really liked it. These are all pretty much just cover buys. Bring on the Bad Guys, Doom, the Sister Sorrow variant. This J. Scott Campbell, One World Under Doom. Really like that cover. Okay, so now we're back to half-price books. Yep, sorry about that. This is Doctor Strange. This was $2, so I thought I'd grab it. Number 174. This is the new team of the Fantastic Four, 348. Couple of Ghost Rider 15s. The glow-in-the-dark cover. Oh, no. Yep, sorry about that. There's the second one. Let me get this into focus here. All right. Yep, second one there. First glow-in-the-dark cover. Just this variant to the Onslaught Reborn. Number 1. I think this is a Liefeld cover, but it's a J Company Comics variant. Why not? Picked up the whole series 1 through 4 of Predator Big Game. Probably a $20, $25 set. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another Marvel 25th Anniversary newsstand to Thor 373. Thundercats 13 out of the Star series. Total Eclipse. I just really like this cover a lot. I think there's some really small little tidbit to this thing that I just can't think of right now. Geez, I'm sorry. I just can't. Oh, it's a Bill Sienkiewicz cover. That's what it was. If you like Bill Sienkiewicz, then there you go. Uncanny X-Men 210. First appearance of the Marauders, I believe. Newsstand. First appearance of Dazzler, is it? Or Jubilee? No, not Dazzler. Jubilee, I believe. 244. X-Men Origins, Jean Grey. One of the harder ones to find. Really like this cover, too, with all the pinks. An Art Adams Classic X-Men #1 newsstand. And then they had a bunch of these Bronze Age books for $2 complete. Covers attached. Why not? Mr. Miracles, middle of the series, like 10, 12, 13, something like that. New Gods, no keys, but still, I'm not going to leave them for $2. A couple of Demons. Oh, there's another Mr. Miracle. All right. And Gargoyles, number 4 out of the Marvel series. Newsstand 2 on top of that. This is about a $20 book. I was pleasantly surprised when I came across it. This is an homage to, oh my God, one of the 1950s horror movies, Invasion of Earth or something like that. I'm probably way wrong on that, but then I grabbed these, Frankenstein New World. It's just a 2-issue series, but these are both the variants. And I have yet to see, I got to do more research, but my quick research, I didn't see anything on number 2 as a variant, but number 1, I think, is a Comic-Con, a convention or something. Could be wrong on that. This is interesting. Spawn, Book of Souls, a one-shot back in the 90s or early 2000s. Probably a $10 to $20 book. Thing and Human Torch number 6. Is this Bermejo maybe? I can't remember. But just a really cool Deadpool Thing cover. Really like it. Can't tell who did the cover. This one is about a $10 book. Suicide Squad number 6, the B cover. I think it was Mercenaut who started touching on Nightwing and Red Hood. And if you start looking at some of these other series too, these card stocks are starting to garner some attention. I was really happy. It was sitting right in the front of the thing, and I can't believe nobody grabbed it. Galactica, Daughter of Galactus, probably about a $30 to $60 book. I apologize, I'm losing my voice here again. All right. Okay, so the only reason I grabbed this is, what is this? The first McFarlane on Marvel, I believe. Or McFarlane cover, or some key McFarlane. The Alien Alliance Book 1. First appearance of America Dream. Number 6, I believe, of A Next. No, number 4, sorry. A variant to Ghostbusters 101, maybe a $15 book. Didn't research this one, but it just was cool. This Kiss number 1 variant, black and white. Why not? Okay, so then going back to that Captain America variant, sorry, this is more of what I bought from that store. Like I said, they were probably a couple bucks each. I really liked it. This is a homage to Pulp Fiction, Godfather of Hell, number 1, or a one shot or something maybe. More variants, you know, at that price I was just grabbing them. Green Goblin number 1, Night of Terrors, Ravager. This is a Hulk 340 homage. Lockjaw number 1 variant, Miles Morales 29 variant. Okay, and then some Nightwing card stocks. These can range anywhere from $10 to $15. This is number 67, number 53, number 58, 59, 60. They are really cool covers. 61, 75, 69, 77, 82. This I don't believe is a B cover. No, but I just grabbed it anyways. 88. I think that's a key on some. This was just a great cover. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Scotty Young. 98. Don't know, the 110, I believe. Boy, they're such small print. 115, 125, and then another great cover. I like the cover there too. Just several of these B covers that I'm grabbing. 127. Some of them can get up to over $100 in value. Raw. Most of them are in that. You know, you can find them that don't have any value, but mostly they're $10 to $15. And I do think that as more people catch on, this is 128, that people are going to ask more and more for all of them. 129 and 99. Sorry, they're all out of order here. 124, because I'm picking them up in different places too, now that I recall. Any store I was at, I was just grabbing these Nightwings. Like I said, I just grab them all here, especially if I get them for a buck or two. 126, I believe that is. I'm not even going to go through the Year of the Villains. This I do not believe is a B cover, but I grabbed a couple of these. All right, then Unbreakable Red Sonja, just a Hulk 340 homage. Sam and Twitch number 1. Yeah, why not? This was these were at a store that was 30% off, and they were like $2 each. This Savage Dragon with Max number 28, 236. Secret War, the first appearance of Quake. This really cool looking variant to Silver Surfer Ghostlight number 2. I think this is Something Is Killing the Children variant, number 17 or something like that. Spawns, some spawns I needed for my run, 304, 305, 322, 334. First Fool Killer, I believe, St. George. DC Universe logo, Worlds Collide, Superman, Man of Steel. This Vision, Scarlet Witch variant, foil variant. I'm a sucker to these foil covers. Some Wonder Woman cardstock variants that I grabbed. This one's really cool. And these are not variants. That's not a variant, but it's just a great cover too. All right, so I'm just trying to go through these quick so that I'm not taking forever. That one's really a cool Wonder Woman cover. I really like that one. This is a variant to X Factor number 5. Can't remember who did the cover on that. This Women of Marvel X23 number 1. Beautiful Zatanna cover. Uncanny X-Men. Okay. I'm thinking that starting right here, yeah, right here, there was a store that was having a sale. Everything $10 and under was $1, and everything over $10 was 20% off. Everything I grabbed except for one book was $1. I believe this is where this starts. So the X23, the Zatanna, this Uncanny Avengers number 1, Avengers 7. Oh, no. I am so sorry. Now I remember. Oh my God, AB's going to kill me. Okay, so this is Instagram. This all came from Instagram. This is AB Comics. All right, so once again, all of these are from AB Comics. Children Crusade. These are all minor keys. Grabbed a couple of them. A variant that I needed for my Batman Incorporated. Always loved this Batman Sub-Zero, Dark Knight number 3, Master Race. Is this a Bruce Timm cover maybe? Or no, Frank Miller. Another Dark Knight 3, the movie poster homage to Batman featuring the Joker. Black Dynamite, got both variants to it. This is a wraparound cover, I believe. Yep. He's punching a shark. That's hilarious. Variant to Daredevil. Variant to Detective Comics. It's a monster variant that I needed. Flash, Iron Heights. I don't know. I'm always a sucker to this. I know it's gone through its course, but this has a bunch of first appearances in it. Green Lantern 13 with Lobo. All right. Invincible Iron Man variant, Dynamic Forces, Justice Society of America 16 variant, couple Rye Future Force gold variants. Love this cover. I will pick it up all the time if I find it cheap enough. It's not an easy book to find. This is Michael Turner. This is arguably the most coveted of all this miniseries. Red Sonja Spider-Man. I grabbed 2 copies of this. Love the Looney Tunes variants to the new 52. This is Star Sapphire. This is maybe a $25 book. Suicide Squad 23, The Oracle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 30. This is a fairly hot book. I forget what it's a variant, and there's something named to it. I'm sorry, but an Ali Gaza variant to Vampirella number 5. Grabbed this because when I was looking for this is one of the last few issues I needed for Witchblade. I was surprised to see how much it actually was selling for. It's probably about a $10 to $15 book. This is issue 155. Adam Hughes, Star Wars. Jenny Frison, Department of Truth. A variant to X-Force number 1. J. Scott Campbell variant to Planet of the Apes. Adam Hughes, Dark Horse Presents. Is this Adam Hughes again, I think? Captain America. Adam Hughes, Black Jackpot and Black Cat. Another Adam Hughes. Adam Hughes. Michael Turner. A couple of Turners that I really like, especially this one. I really like that one. And some Scotty Youngs. Spider-Man X-Men. Guardians of Nowhere. And Red Wolf. So thank you, AB, as always, man. You always hook me up. I appreciate that. All right, this next group of books, I can't even remember. eBay and local comic shops, that sort of a thing. So found some Tank Girl Apocalypse #1, #2. They did not have 3, but I'm glad that they had this. This is the Brian Boland cover to #4, and not only did they have 1, that they had 2, and this is probably about a $40 book. So happy to find those. Then I found this was a part of a group of books that, in fact, I'm going to come back to them. We'll just do it that way. It's easier. All right. So then I found another book of another copy of the first Punchline, first print, Hell Arisen #3. This is a couple of books that have Dave Stephen art in it, Eclipse extras. Speaking of Eclipse, Total Eclipse, this is a one-shot, and now there's a couple different volumes of this book. You want this one, and this is the very hard to find Todd McFarlane cover, very coveted, and Spawn, and I don't know who this guy is, but yeah, about $100 book at times. Kiss Zombies, always love this book. I found both the regular cover, regular variant. Is this a regular cover? I don't know. And then the black and white variant, as well as this other homage to cult classic. Some J. Scott Campbell, Uncanny X-Men #19. Love that cover. Great cover. Batman something. J. Scott Campbell. I can't remember if I've ever seen J. Scott Campbell do Batman. I don't know. Has he? I don't know. Probably has. And then this Deadpool Batman #1. I probably should have got the Infinity Gauntlet one, but I like this one, Psylocke and Huntress. Adam Hughes, Tomb Raider 47, probably about a $50 book. This one here, oh God, I was so happy to come across this one. Justice League of America 42. This is about a $50 minimum dollar book. It's very coveted, and very, very glad to find this one. I think it's about I don't even know what the ratio was on this, but it's really cool. These, I just went to my comic shop and finished my Static run, the original Static. So these were the 2 issues I needed, 19 and I don't even know, whatever, 7. So now I've completed my Static run. Yay! This one here, I didn't think I owned it, and I bid on it on eBay and won. And when I got it and I got home and tried to inventory it, I didn't see it in there. But then when I was digging through my slabs, I got a slab of it. But this is Amazing Spider-Man 674, the Marvel 50th anniversary. I believe it's a 1 in 50. Killer Care Bears. I don't know how well that comes up, but it's the glitter. I don't even know what the hell they call this. But the reason I got it was it's a Hulk 340 homage, and it was reasonably priced. All right, so these 2 books are part of, I'm sure everybody remembers the G.I. Joe Cobra 19 rock and roll variant cover. Well, these are part of that set, the 1 in 10s. This is a Ghostbusters, and then Adventures of August. So both of these fit into that set. Another copy of this Turtles. So this came from Walking Jedi. Jason, thank you so much. And I can't remember what they call these series, but New Avengers #21, the Hawkeye variant. This one here, I got to give a shout out to G-Dub. At first, I couldn't find it. I think I was suffering from bird blindness. I think anybody who watches Peacemaker might understand that inside joke. But this is apparently the first appearance of Eaglet. He is in there. It's on the back cover. Thanos, Infinity Watch. This was just a foil variant that I really like. I think it was like $7, so I thought I would grab it. Ultimate Thor #1 variant. Why not? In this Vault of Evil Bronze Age Marvel comics. I can't even remember where I got those last couple from. But, all right. Okay. I've been on a Joe Chiodo kick. I hope that, I think that'll come in. But this is Vampirella. I don't even know what it is, what issue. I think it's issue 5, I think. But Joe Chiodo variant, probably a $50 to $80 book. This one here, I think you don't need any explanation. This is Valkyrie, arguably his most coveted work. About a $200 book at this point. And then I also found this Vampirella magazine by Joe Chiodo. And then I also found, speaking of magazines, I found another copy of the 5-color Bruce Timm cover. So, yeah, happy about those two. That's easily $250 book, that 5-color. All right, let's see how fast we can get through this last part. This last part, all of these last books are all part of this is the store that had the dollar. If it was $10 and under, it was $1. If it was over $10, it was 20% off. There's one book that I paid a little bit more for, which when I come to it, I'll let you know. But all of these were $1. I bought like 225 books. So these are store exclusives to Batman 108. This is a Virgin, somewhat of a Virgin, and then a trade dress. Some Nightwing cover Bs, 43. No, 62. I'm sorry, 65. Another 67. Two 67s. 76, 276s, 115. So even if these sell for $5, which I know they sell for more than that, I'm still way ahead of the game here. This really cool Marvel vs. Predator foil for $1. I wasn't going to leave it there. Some Red Hood cover Bs, number 52. These are not cover Bs, but I grabbed them anyways. I think they have a little bit of value, but at $1 each, I wasn't going to leave them. Couple 51s, couple 52s, couple 35s, 36. I know the B cover to this is expensive. Another 36, 37, 237s. 241 or 41, 43, 44. Okay, and then this Red Hood Blood Hill. These are the variants. I'm missing the money book. There's one that sells for like $60, but these still are like $10 books. Here's number 3, number 4, number 6. And so I think it's not 3, 4, 6. So I think it's number 5 that's the money book. You can check it up there. But Red Hood Blood Hill variant. It's like a $60 book. This is a Red Sonja Virgin variant. Just a Spawn that I needed for my run, but it's a David Mack cover, and it's probably about a $20 book. This is issue 338. I don't believe that that's a cover B. Then 326 Spider Boy variant. Why not? Couple of Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider variants, foil variants. I thought that was, grab 2 of those. Another variant to Spider-Gwen, number 10, number 11 variant. This is Francavilla. God, I can't remember the title, but it's just a really cool variant. Really liked it, so can't. Screw it. I know we don't have the time, but Stuff of Nightmares. Stuff of Nightmares 2, Francavilla variant. Couple variants to some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Narat 2, number 3 variant. Number 9 variant of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 132. I don't even know why I grabbed that one, but yeah, it's cover A. This is a variant to Teen Titan Turtles Alpha. I haven't had a chance to check up values of these at all yet, but this is Alpha number something. Issue 150, a few 150s. One of them is not a variant, but the other two are. Some variants to these Transformers. I know that I'm trying to remember who did the cover on these. It was kind of a more known artist. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong on these, but let me check here. I'll check this one. Sorry that I'm bringing this to a screeching halt. No, I was wrong. So, yeah, I thought these had some kind of interesting. It's a DNA, a couple DNAs. Transformer, another DNA. Does anybody know what the hell that DNA is? I don't know. This is a Vampirilla variant that I grabbed. And remember, for $1 each, I mean, I don't know. I think I was doing okay here. Lethal Protector 3. This is an homage to a Shield. This is Venomverse Reborn variant. Venom 21 variant. Werewolf by Night variant. These red bands, number 4. This is a foil one to number whatever. I don't even know. This is a Witchblade variant to number 1 of the reboot. What If Galactus transformed Rogue? What If Venom variant? A couple of those. What If Venom 3 variant? Wolverine 49 variant. Okay, almost done. Sorry, I'm running out of space to put books. And almost all of this is going to be doubles for sale and or trade, so if anyone's interested. Wolverine Revenge 5 variant, an X-Men variant. I think this is a con exclusive. I don't even know who did the... Tony Daniels, it looks like. Variant, number 20 variant. Number 1 variant of X-Men. Number 4 variant. Number 21. 2 of those, grabbed them because they have Magic and Juggy on the cover. Number 1 variant to Deadly Genesis. Some Alex Ross Timeless variants. The Valkyrie one. Gargoyle. Captain Marvel. Photon. Phaser. Whatever you want to call them. Spider-Man Wolverine foil variant. It's really cool. Avengers 152. I believe this is the resurrection of Wonder Man. Avengers 273. Marvel 25th anniversary. Batgirl variant. I think it's a 1 in 25. Batman 106 variant. Sketch variant. This, speaking of a sketch, I was just shopping and looking at the books, and this guy comes up to me and he goes, "I really like your shirt," because I'm always wearing comic book related shirts, and so he gave me this. It's a sketch that he did right on the spot of Batman. My shirt was the Superman Flash race. I don't know why he thought I liked, but he knew I liked Batman, so cool. This is Batman Spawn variant number 1 for $1. I wasn't, I thought I'm not leaving these. Zdarsky, Catwoman, Christmas kind of a thing here. A couple of those. Deadpool Suicide Kings number 4. It's the homage of AF-15. This is a Destro variant, but it has Transformers, G.I. Joe, there's Destro, all sorts of cover things on here. So I grabbed that. All right, and the last stack of books. All right, so once again, everything was $1 unless I tell you differently. This Detective, 12-cent Detective, Fantastic Four #1 variant, G.I. Joe variant, cover B variant. This was the book that was, they wanted $20 for it, got it for 20% off. So first appearance of the Black Hand. A lot of I shouldn't say a lot, but there's a bit of discussion about him showing up in the Green Lantern series, and that they might do Blackest Night even. I don't know. But then I found another one of these sets that Green Lantern, Lyra Drac, or whatever his name is, 18, 19, 20. Green Lantern Corps, or Green Lantern 25, the first appearance of several Green Lantern Corps. And then Green Lantern Corps, this is the movie poster variant. The Lego variants, I grabbed a couple of those. This is where Rhodes, why can't I think, not Cody Rhodes. Oh my God. Oh. Anyway, dons the armor for the first time. He doesn't go by War Machine at that point. He's still Iron Man. Grabbed a couple of these. Legacy of Doom #1. This homages the Iron Man 150 that's kind of hot right now. Justice League 89, DC Universe. This is Justice League of America 60, the David Mack Batman variant. Lego variant to Justice League Dark. First appearance of the new Justice League Dark. It was hot, not anymore. Marvel Zombies 2 variant. A couple of J. Scott Campbell, Mary Jane Black Cat Beyonds. 3 of those, actually. And lastly, this Mighty Mouse #1 variant. So everything was $1 there. So woof. I know we're getting long here, so I'm going to end it. Vin Crew saying thank you for taking the journey with me. Signing off.